Let's talk about one of the loudest, shiniest, most nostalgic design styles to ever show up on our screens, Y2K Design. This is the aesthetic that might have defined the turn of the millennium. We've got chrome backgrounds, pixelated stars, purple and hot pink gradients that look like they spilled out of a lava lamp, and chunky fonts pulled from a Bop or Tiger Beat magazine. And unless you've absolutely been living under a rock, you know that this style is back. And I mean, it's back. We've actually talked a lot about this subject on our channel. It's been everywhere from mainstream pop culture to product design to clothing brands and all over social media feeds. But if you want to do this design style yourself, what do you actually need to know? Well, there are 5 core elements that make an iconic Y2K design, and we're going to go through each one while showing you visual examples of what we're talking about. But first, let's just talk about how this style came to be. The term Y2K stands for year 2000, and the design style reflects that moment in history. I.e., this is a pretty literal design style. It's an aesthetic that combines futuristic themes with a playful, almost childlike approach to color, shape, and texture. Y2K design originally rose out of the late 90s and early 2000s when technology was advancing faster than ever and everyone was obsessed with the future. If I had to guess, my editor is now going to insert the Squidward future meme.
Yup.
Yeah. We were heading into a new millennium. Everything felt possible and translucent for some reason. Remember that? This was peak tech. The color translucent Game Boys, iMacs, Xbox. Where has all of this gone? Fast forward to today, and Y2K is having a huge revival specifically in the graphic design world. But why? I think it's part of just Gen Z just discovering this for the first time. They didn't grow up with it the way that millennials did, so for them, it's fresh and exciting, just like it was for millennials when it came out. I mean, they're also kind of making fun of it, but at the same time, they love it, so we'll take the dub for that. Pop culture has played a huge role here, with artists like Olivia Rodrigo, Charli XCX, and Doja Cat pulling heavily from the Y2K visuals for their album art, socials, and whatnot, videos, merch, you name it, they've done it. But Y2K is also nostalgic for older generations. If you were a teen in the early 2000s, these designs tap right into the back of your brain that remembers your AIM away mess. I don't even know what that is. I'm probably proving the point of the video here. And burning CDs for your friends. I do vaguely remember that. And there's a real science behind this because studies actually show that the nostalgia releases dopamine and helps people feel more comforted and connected, which is exactly how POD sellers and brands connect with their audiences. Okay, let's go over those core characteristics that make Y2K instantly recognizable while Drew vigorously types away on his computer. First up, let's talk about textures and overlays. Both I and Y2K Design love texture, especially ones that are grungy, shiny, sparkly, and metallic. Think chrome letters with high shine bevels, glossy buttons, and text effects that feel somewhere in between a gel pen and a futuristic car ad. You can easily match the look with textures, background, and text effects. Especially in Kittl, we have loads of these. Check out when we add a texture to this template in Kittl. It just gives it that little extra spice, makes it a little bit more vibey, and really nails that Y2K look. And all the designs we just showed you are templates you can use right now in Kittl. All of that info is linked down below for you. Let's talk about fonts. Fonts or typefaces are huge for this style. They're actually very large. That's kind of the whole point. Y2K Design favors bold, rounded sans serifs that are futuristic but still playful, with the occasional sharp cybercore serif font worked into the mix. Imagine a font that would look equally at home on a video game console or a bubblegum ad. You can see from this font design bundle, the fonts are chunky, often all caps like display fonts, and they're just fun. They're also frequently paired with italicized or stretched variations to add movement like you see in this template. Chrome and metallic gradient text was another big thing for Y2K as well. So an important factor here is that you shouldn't be afraid to customize your type. Use letters with funky drop shadows, subtle distortions, or shiny highlights. The don't stretch text rule does not apply here. In Kittl, just type Y2K in the font search bar and you'll find tons of options that nail this look. The next core point is that your color palette has to be loud. Now what does that mean? We're talking neon pinks, electric blues, lime green, purples, and metallic silvers. And honestly, these can even be blended together into liquid gradients. It's loud, bold, and just super fun. This is where you can really lean in and get creative. Mix hot pink with icy blue, use purple and lime green together, that's a huge one. Layer them with chrome or white text for contrast. On our fourth point, icons and elements really fill out the design. Y2K doesn't really take itself too seriously. That's part of its charm. Playful icons, pixelated elements, and sticker art are defining elements in this style. Think cute icons and digital stickers scattered across designs, stars, butterflies, smiley faces, pixel hearts, even low-res bling sparkles. Check out all these templates when you search Y2K. One of the most obvious things they have all in common is icons and stickers. They create a bit of digital chaos, but in a good way. They make a design feel approachable and fun, like something you'd see on a MySpace profile or an early MTV ad. I did not watch MTV. There's also a doodle element to it. Think of school notebooks just randomly covered in doodles and stickers, like that really sharp looking S that we all drew. We all did it. 3 lines, and then you connect them together. You did it. I did it. We all did it. I genuinely love all of the Y2K fonts, elements, and icons in Kittl. If you want to check those out, just search for stickers or Y2K in the elements panel, and you can access them all. This really saves you from having to buy expensive asset packs on Creative Market or Etsy or some other place. Finally, Y2K is not afraid to get weird with some layouts. It borrows from early web design and the MTV era graphics, which means you'll see overlapping text, floating elements, and asymmetrical compositions that feel slightly off kilter, but also intentional, but they're off, but they're good. Even if you're making a static design, aim to give it energy and movement. Play with diagonals, layer elements so they feel like they're floating in 3D space, even though it's just a flat graphic. And if you're working in digital formats, add actual motion. Animated gradients, flashing stickers, and looping sparkles take Y2K from cute throwback to an immersive nostalgia trip. So whether you're designing merch, social content, posters, packaging, whatever, Y2K elements give you permission to be playful, loud, and not really take it all so seriously. And I think that's why we love it. It rejects the perfectionism that you see in a lot of minimalist design, which by the way, I did a video on that too that you should go check out, linked down below. Like I mentioned earlier, if you want to try designing in this style, jump into Kittl. It's free to get started, and we've got ready-made Y2K templates, fonts straight out of the early 2000s, and a massive load of elements and effects ready to help you nail that perfect futuristic meets retro vibe. We've also got a lot of content here on the channel putting together different Y2K designs that you can learn from, and I'll link those down below as well. And if you enjoy using Kittl, I'd love for you to share it or invite a friend to use it. And also check out our channel here because that truly helps us out a ton. Just sharing our videos or sharing Kittl with a colleague, friend, family member goes a long way, and we really appreciate the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more design, deep dives, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.